Now, the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Lindsay Monroe.
Big changes in your forecast today. We talked about this yesterday morning, though. The chance for some snow showers. Well, that's exactly what's happening outside this morning. We have this band of snow that has set up where you see these darker blues from Hidalgo over through Yale, through Newton and St. Marie area. This is in Illinois. We're seeing some of this moderate snowfall even heading a little bit further to the south from Albany back through Noble, even Clay City and Flora, seeing some of the snow out there right now. And it does extend all the way down through Parkersburg. So keep this in mind. There could be some slick spots developing as we see this snow pushing through the valley this morning. The snow is associated with a cold front that's moving through, and that's going to bring some much cooler air in looking ahead at this afternoon. Not picking up on snow here in Terre Haute. We could see some light flurries out there, but in the meantime, we do have an overcast sky and it is cold. Temperatures near 30 degrees. Now here's a look at that bigger picture here. Let's show you where that front is situated and the snow that is associated with it. You can see these bands of snow that have set up pretty much here within the Wabash Valley. There's a second band that's just to our northwest. This is what's going to continue to impact us as this front moves through. And once it does, it's going to bring in some much cooler and windy conditions for later this afternoon. So again, Futurecast will pick up on the fact that snow is going to be out of here by our mid-morning and definitely our afternoon hours today. And as the snow moves out, those winds really increase this afternoon, gusting out of the northwest in excess of 40 miles per hour. That's a very cold wind. So while our daytime highs look to top out in the mid-30s, right around 35 degrees, once you factor in a 40-mile-per-hour wind gust out of the northwest, well, it's going to feel a lot colder as far as those wind chills go. So one of those days, just not going to be very comfortable to be outside today. I know I personally am going to try to avoid it. So again, this morning there's a chance for some light snow showers followed by a partly cloudy sky this afternoon, but those temperatures stay cool and those winds stay strong. During the overnight tonight, we are not going to be able to escape from the cold. In fact, since we really don't warm up much this afternoon, it's just going to turn colder. An overnight low temperature near 13 degrees. To put that number into perspective, your average overnight low should be in the 30s, and the record low temperature for your Wednesday is going to be right around 18. So I easily think that we're going to break that low temperature record as some very cold Arctic air settles in along an area of high pressure. Winds stay strong as well. So once you factor in winds there, come this time tomorrow, it is going to be downright cold. Very unseasonal this time of year. We don't expect to see temperatures in the teens, but then again, we don't expect to see snow showers like what we have out there right now. So just a kind of last blast of winter before we start to improve our conditions. Come Wednesday afternoon, temperatures get back into the lower 40s, and then we just trend upward from there. Today going to be one of those days where hopefully we can just fast forward and get through it as soon as we can, because there is some warmth and relief from the cold and winter-like conditions on the way. Your average daytime high right around 57 degrees. We will struggle to get to that point by the end of the week, but looking ahead at next weekend, Saturday with a high of 51, then back into the 60s by next Sunday. Temperatures again just going to slowly start to work their way up and at least closer to your average daytime high. Something to look forward to, definitely more spring-like by the next weekend. So for today, definitely going to be more one of those winter-like days. Maybe you haven't put your winter stuff up yet today. You're going to need it. The coats and the gloves, and just be on the lookout for some snow shower. It's hard to believe that we're talking about that on the 5th day of spring. Cold and breezy this afternoon with a high only near 35. 13, mostly clear tonight, again near record-breaking cold temperatures in store during the overnight. A mostly clear sky in store for tomorrow with a high near 41. Rain showers make their return along a warm front. Yeah, we're talking about some warmer air, but it's also going to be accompanied by a chance of some rain showers. Back to 55 by Friday, 51 on Saturday, and some much warmer temperatures back into the 60s as we end our weekend and start next week.